Hey there, Austin. This is Trey Muse reporting from the Austin Daily Herald, bringing you some of today's top headlines. Television news footage of an altercation between Lisle Public Schools Superintendent Jim Dusso and Lisle resident Gary Harrison does not show Harrison making threats against Dusso, according to KAAL. Dusso had cited the television footage as support when he sought a restraining order against Harrison earlier this week. And in other news, 3 baby kittens were reportedly stolen from a local cat shelter last Friday, and the shelter director is fearing for their lives. Mary Dreyer, director of Cats Off Broadway Animal Shelter, said the missing kittens are only about 6 weeks old and in need of intravenous hydration and antibiotics to stay alive. And in other news, former Minnesota State Representative Alan Quist said Thursday he had what it takes to be a U.S. Congressman. Quist, a Republican from rural St. Peter, announced his bid for Democratic Congressman Tim Walz's 1st District seat this week, and he stopped in Austin yesterday to talk to residents about why he's the right man for the job. In state news, Minnesota lawmakers announced Thursday the state had an $876 million budget surplus, surprising government observers who thought the state would run a deficit of $500 million or more. This marks the first time since 2007 that state government is projected to have extra cash in the bank. And finally, a posse hopes to soon catch Waldo, a bull that escaped from a farm in July and has been on the loose in the coastal city of Milford, Connecticut. The Connecticut Post reports that an attempt to corral the 700-pound Black Angus failed November 20th. In the next few weeks, officials will try again. Milford Animal Control Officer Rick George says Waldo has been traveling with and grazing with a herd of deer. Last month, volunteers put up a steel fence around Waldo's hideout in Milford, but he rammed it and escaped. Well, that's it for today's top headlines. For more news about your community and your town, please go to austindailyherald.com. For the Daily Herald, I'm Trey Muse, saying that's the way it is today.